Welcome back to another video. So today, the beta is over. It's been about a week or so since the Street Fighter 6 beta has ended, and I wanted to talk about my thoughts and impressions on Street Fighter 6. So, as y'all know, I did not get to play the first beta. So this is the first beta I got to play. I got invited to the closed beta too, and I played the game. Sadly, I had to work a lot of the time, so I only got to play the game for mostly one day. But I feel like I've experienced enough to where I have opinions on the game itself, what they need to change, and also how I feel about the combat system in general. But I'm gonna talk about that first. I'm gonna talk about the feeling of the netcode, because I feel like that's one of the big things about this game, is that this game's gonna have crossplay, this game's gonna have rollback, and this is gonna be the first time in a while that Street Fighter is also gonna be on Xbox. So people are gonna be playing with Xbox, Steam, PlayStation. Surprisingly, it's still gonna be on PS4 and PS5 still to this day, which is surprising. Which I feel like they might change that eventually, because there's times before where games said they were gonna come out on last gen and then it ends up getting canceled. So I would not be surprised if it does. But for now, they're saying it's gonna be on PlayStation 4, so I'm gonna take their word for it. But it is very, very exciting that as a community of people that play fighting games, that we're all able to just play together without having been limited by our consoles. And that's been a thing ever since Street Fighter 4, where there was two communities. There's actually three. There's PC, there's Xbox, and there's PlayStation, and it just separated the community. Because in my opinion, the next step for fighting games after rollback, because we still struggle with games getting rollback. Look at JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, ASBR. That game doesn't have rollback. That game's dead. Demon Slayer, it's an arena fighter, but it not having rollback, that game is dead. Grand Blue Fantasy Versus doesn't have rollback, that game is dead. Rollback is very, very important to keep these games alive, and we still struggle with that. And Street Fighter 6 having rollback, which the last game had rollback, but this netcode, this rollback is way better than Street Fighter 5. The matchmaking is way faster, and now we have crossplay. I'm very, very impressed. I was very, very impressed with the beta. I had no netcode issues at all. The only netcode issue I kind of have is when I play with one of my friends, he doesn't have that good of a PC, and so sometimes us getting into a match, if it was a stage that he picked that had a lot of stuff in the background, it lagged at the beginning of the match, but then it worked itself out to where the rest of the matches it was smooth. So I feel like the only thing that's gonna be wrong or somewhat weird, the same thing with crossplay, is if someone's PC can't handle playing the game, then it's gonna lag. But regardless, you have the option to turn off crossplay anyway, which I do like, that you always get an option to play crossplay or don't play crossplay. So a lot of issues like that can easily be fixed by just not playing crossplay. And plus, that's not everyone. Not everyone's gonna have just a back and as good of a computer to where they can't play the game and stuff like that. But when I was playing it, I never ran into any lag issues. No matches were oh my god, this is so unbearable. The matchmaking, it on the first day I played it, because I said, I played it Saturday, but before that I played it Thursday night. I had to work Friday, so I was I'm gonna stay up until 2 in the morning. I'm gonna stay up and play the game until 6 a.m. and I played it. And when I first played it, I could not find a match because it's 2 in the morning and people were playing against friends and stuff like that. They weren't really going on ranked. But on Saturday, I was able to find matches like that. It was really, really snappy. It was really, really fast. And it blew me away because it was way faster to find matches than in Street Fighter 5. Street Fighter 5 doesn't really have a battle hub like Street Fighter 6 does. I would compare Street Fighter 6's battle hub to Dragon Ball FighterZ, where Dragon Ball FighterZ, you have the big, you log in into this open this hub worlds and stuff like that, and you're able to go anywhere. Everything's in that hub world. In this game, everything's not in the battle hub. You still have the World Tour mode, and then you still have Fighting Grounds, which are three separate modes. So Fighting Grounds, Battle Hub, and World Tour. We can play Battle Hub this beta, but Battle Hub is basically a place where you're able to do anything with anybody in terms of fighting. They also have that mode where you're able to do stupid stuff like fight a bull while you're fighting your opponent type stuff. And I don't normally like hub worlds, but I'm fine with hub worlds in games like this, the Guilty Gear one, not Strive. I don't really like the Strive one, but Guilty Gear Rev 2, Dragon Ball FighterZ, and I like this one because one, I can find matches fast. Getting into a game against randoms on a cabinet is actually also really fast, and they allow you to go into training mode while you're waiting on a match while you're in the battle hub, and you don't have to go to Fighting Grounds to go to training mode to go find a match or whatever. I think it's really, really snappy. And I was very, very impressed that, I don't know if there was any problems in the first beta with netcode, but this second beta felt so good. And I was like, wow, this game is coming out in June. Like, this game's got so much time to like cook and make it even better. Like, if there's issues that I don't even know about, that if you play the beta, let me know in the comments about any issues netcode wise. I'm very, very impressed. I was very impressed because this beta had better netcode than I've seen in like some games that come out, like just that are already out, and this game still has time to cook until June. So I was very, very impressed with the netcode, and I believe any of y'all that haven't played the closed beta, you will be very, very impressed when you're able to hop into one of these betas about how good the netcode was. I was gonna talk about characters, but I don't really think I should, because like the main character I played was Kimberly. I decided every beta I'm gonna stick with one character per beta, the characters I'm interested in. So right now I'm interested in Kimberly, Marissa, Manon. I'm sorry if I pronounced her name wrong. I'm interested in those three right now. Everybody else, and Ken, I guess, but like I'm more trying to stick with newer characters than playing older characters in this game, and so I'm very, very interested about those characters. So I didn't really get to play like anyone else or want to play anyone else, but so far everyone in this game has a lot of stuff. Like, I like that a lot of the characters they brought back, such as Ryu, Chun, Ken, they all have new stuff that makes them feel unique, and all these new characters are so different from each other and look different from each other in the trailers that I can't wait for the full game just to see more characters, and I might be interested playing characters that I normally don't play. Random editing note, you might hear a huge wind in the background because it's windy as hell outside, so ignore that. Any changes that I would want? Right now, after the beta, any changes that I would want? Right now, I can't really tell a lot of things right now, like, or like say, like really confirm anything that like, oh man, I want this changed and this changed, because like I only got to play it one day, but so I didn't really have any issues. I think so far, the only thing I would want is that you're able to play, I think, on the cabinet, you're able to play as many matches as you want. And so I like that you're able to play as many matches as you want. It doesn't like just automatically kick you out or whatever. I do like that. And they also show a win counter, which I also like. I think that one thing I do want to change though is that I hope that it like adds the thing in Street Fighter, what it had in Street Fighter 5, where you can like set the set. Because I do like that we have it unlimited, but I also would like if like you're able to like set a set like 3 out of 5 and stuff like that, which I'm pretty sure they will in the full game. But that was one thing I wish I had. Another thing I did like that I hope they don't change, and I hope they keep in the full game, I really like that when you hop on ranked for the first time, they have this thing called placement test. So the first 10 matches you do on ranked, you will not have a rank, and basically after you do those 10 matches, the game will determine how good of a, or how decent or what rank of a player you are. So in this game, I'm hoping they keep this in the full game, that you don't start off in like rookie and then work your way up. Like, you still start off somewhere, but you get to take a test to see like where you're gonna be at. So it helps, like, I guess newer players and older players not be stuck in like certain ranks. Like, it would suck if like you're starting off the game and then you start off in rookie and other people starting off in rookie, but people that like haven't played Street Fighter ever a day in their life go against you and you just rock them. And I don't think that's fun for older players or newer players. So I like that they're doing a placement test so that it allows people to like just start off at people near their level, or what the game predicts is near their level. Which for me, it predicted that I was like gold or platinum, because I fought gold, platinum, rookie players and stuff like that, and I beat everybody that was like rookie and below. I did like go against other rookies that I like tied or lost to, and then I beat a platinum I think one game, but then I lost a game. So the game determined that like I'm not platinum yet, but I'm like I'm in gold, and the people I played after that were pretty much on my level. And I thought that was a really, really nice change that I hope the full game has. And I think that's a way nicer change than other games do. Like, I think Strive does that as well. And I think that's a way better ranking system, like predicting where you're at, instead of just throwing you into the fucking rookie and then you're at a way higher level than people that are in rookie and you're just demolishing them. And then a lot of those people that are just getting demolished by people that play Street Fighter all their entire life are gonna feel discouraged to play the game. Which I've heard that from a lot of like newer people, that like before it was hard for them to get into Street Fighter or other fighting games, because in ranked they start everybody in like rookie, and there's a lot of like really good players that start off in rookie and like they're not on the same level as someone that's like just starting the game. And I like that they give you an opportunity to like prove yourself, what's your rank, and then they put you there. And everyone that's like in a rookie, they're gonna stay in rookie even after the placement test, while everyone else that is like way better than that or like decent at the game will be put in a place that seems like fitting to them. And I think that was a pretty good idea, and that was probably the thing that surprised me the most. I was like, wow, this is like, I like that change a lot, and I hope more games do that. And it seems like more games are gonna keep doing that, so that's a good change. That's a really good change. I think that was everything I basically wanted to talk about. I didn't want to go into more detail about characters because like I only played one character, and y'all should know like I love Kimberly. I played her in every single video I've done for Street Fighter 6. She's definitely the character I want to main when the game comes out. And I loved a lot of things about this beta. I was very, very impressed about everything about this beta. And I cannot wait for the next beta. And remind y'all, if you get into a beta, make sure when you get into a beta, right, any other beta after, you'll automatically be entered in. So as soon as you get into this closed beta, you're automatically in for the rest of the betas until the game comes out. So that's very, very exciting that we don't have to, if you haven't gotten to the beta yet, you still have opportunities to get into the beta. And everyone that's in the beta already, you don't have to worry about keep trying to get into the beta and stuff like that. But thank you guys for watching the video. Leave a like, subscribe if you want to see more content like this, and hit that bell to post it consistently. If you would like to tell me about anything you are interested in Street Fighter 6 or you played the beta, let me know in the comment section down below. I would love to read that stuff. A lot of y'all have been very like active. The videos haven't been going crazy. My Kimberly video went crazy, the first one, but all the other videos haven't been going crazy, but I've been getting a lot of like interaction and comments of just y'all just talking or talking to me and asking me questions, or me just asking y'all questions and y'all answering, and I really do love seeing that. Like, I love answering questions or y'all asking me or teaching me stuff about games that I play. And I love that a lot. So keep it going. I'm always going to try and respond. And I love seeing y'all comments and stuff like that. But I'm going to talk to y'all later. Peace.